Welcome to Rate My Swing. Today we have Sarah. She has a driver. She is right-handed. She's struggling with short distance and right miss. She's been playing for about 7 years, which is excellent. She practices about 2-3 times a week. Excellent. And she shoots low 90s, which is really good. She'd had back issues and she used to swing a lot. And sometimes her woods would go a little bit farther than her driver. So we're working on lengthening her drive and straightening out that right miss. So if you take a look at her swing, the camera angle is slightly off. We're like here, so it looks way out, but if the camera were to be in line with your hands, the swing plane wouldn't look as lifty. Take that into consideration. So she does go out slightly, which isn't bad, and then she comes in, which is pretty good. The only thing is you can see that rhythm is a little bit rushed. The position at the top is very low. So because her hand position is very low, she doesn't have that throwing sensation going. So she is actually yanking with the left arm. So it looks a little bit quicker than what we're used to seeing with a driver downswing. Okay, so low backswing and then yanking through is going to kill your distance. And also when you're yanking, it's so easy to leave your club face open. Therefore, the right miss. And also, if you take a look at your 3-wood and driver, they're very similar in weight, but the driver has a lot bigger head. That means there's a little bit more wind resistance and it's empty inside. The design is a little different, and also 3-wood, the balls are usually on the ground. So all you do is you just bottom out the club head, and a little bit heavier and smaller compact club head actually can accelerate through the ball sort of automatically because you're dropping the head, bottoming it out at impact. Whereas the driver, the ball is up in the air and you're catching it in an up below ascending angle. So you're not just utilizing the club to just bottom it out, but you really have to throw through a lot. You really have to have that nice powerful throw through, which is very different technique than the 3-wood. That's why I can see that yanking through is really hurting her, and that's why her 3-wood is probably sometimes going longer than the driver, just because of the difference in those. I think that this would help a lot of people actually with their drives. So throwing through is very important. To do that, we have to make her backswing high. How are we going to do this? My favorite driver drill, you probably know exactly what I'm gonna say. We're going to do the swish drill, okay? But except we're starting from a very high position. Swish drill is excellent because it gets your tempo going, so you're not yanking. If you yank, there's no swish at post impact. And when you swish, then that throwing through technique becomes really strong. The louder the swish, the stronger that throw gets, okay? So you're here and you're a little bit rushed because you're like trying to use the momentum, bounce momentum to help you yank a little bit harder. This is only natural, you turn that way. So we're gonna go, you're here, but you're actually going to get your hands higher than your crown of the head feels like, so that triangle you form here feels a lot higher, okay? Because you're here. From here, you really can't throw through. Look at this. You're here, you really can't throw through because your arc is so narrow. So you're purposely pushing your palm higher than your hands. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then swish. Did you hear that there? If you yank, swish is here. Did you hear that? So high, 1, 2, 3, swish right there. I'm sure you can hear that. High, 1, 2, 3, and swish. High, 1, 2, 3, and swish. So eventually when you get the swish going, you will be able to differentiate between left arm yanking versus your body rotating to throw. It'll be a completely different feeling. This may take some time, but practice swings are your best friend right now. This will help you tremendously, I promise. Rate my swing. What's my score? Work ethic, I'll give you 5. I mean, she used to practice every day when she was getting lessons. Now just 2-3 times a week, but I'm pretty sure she's going to get that swish practice swings in. So work ethic, I'll give you 5. Rhythm, I'll give you 2. Rhythm is the part where we really have to drill in. It's a little too low, a little too quick, and a little bit too yanky, a little bit too quick, and too inconsistent. So rhythm is 2 out of 5. Best of luck. If you guys want to enter Rate My Swing, go ahead and use the link down below. Make sure to submit the paperwork before you upload your swings, because without your questionnaires filled out, I cannot help you with your swing. There's a bunch of swings in the vault. I am not able to make lessons with because the paperwork is missing. I have to know if you're having injuries. I have to know how long you've been playing and what your main concerns are. So please remember to submit the paperwork before submitting the videos. Love to help you with your game. Guys, thank you so much for golfing with me today. See you in the next one. Mwah.